have an open mic for you tonight. We actually have quite a few spots open on the open mic, so if you feel so moved by the readers and you would like to sign up, you can come see me in the front of the room or just do a weird little hand raise when I'm up here and maybe we'll call you up. We got plenty of time. We'd love to hear what you've got to say. A bit of housekeeping before we jump on in to the event. We are in the amazing, I don't know the name of the room anymore, but we are at Straight to Ale. So please give it up for Straight to Ale. So we all know that the last 18 months have been really hard, regardless of you or your thoughts and your beliefs on things. It's been especially hard on people who work at restaurants and in customer service. So please buy some drinks and then tip the person who got you that drink because they always meet people lately. And we want to give them some nice people. So please, just be generous with your servers and bartenders tonight. They greatly appreciate it. They much deserve it. We are so grateful to be here at Straight to Ale with such fantastic staff. So thanks y'all for that. And also, we are asking that when you're up and moving around the room, please put your masks on. We know that some places are getting more lax with masks, but we have some health compromised folks that like to come and support our events, so we want to support them back so we can just respect people and wear our masks when we are in their spaces that are not with our people who are in our pods. So we greatly appreciate that. Just because you're comfortable doesn't mean that another person is comfortable, so just keep that in mind when you're up and moving about the room. We greatly appreciate that. It's been a wild time, it's just a time that we get to show off our care and consideration for other people, so, move about wisely in this world if you can. Much appreciated. Alright, so, we have an open mic tonight. Oh, also, I don't dress like this all the time. I know I should, right? No bones about it. Am I right? Okay, not too long yet.
No bones about it.
Sorry, I'm deeply apologetic. Welcome to spooky season. We wanted to do a spooky Halloween-themed open mic because it is kicking off the 13 days of Halloween here at Straight to Ale. So you can go to their website or their Facebook page and see some other amazing, incredible Halloween events. There's a beach party coming up the weekend of Halloween, so check all that out. Come on back and support this amazing venue. That being said, not very many of you dressed up, okay? I see that about you. But those of you who did, you go into the back and you see Borka who's dressed up what's the guy's name? Olaf. He's dressed up like Olaf back there at our merch stand. You go up and see him at the end of the night, and we'll get you a free sticker for dressing up. That's be great to appreciate you. Carriers, that counts. If you got a spider web on you somewhere, that counts. Let it work. It's spooky season. Anything goes, okay? We are just happy that you are here. Okay, I think we're done with housekeeping. Normally I talk about 5-minute time limit, but there are not that many people in here, so we'll be a little bit lax. So generally 6 to 5 minutes, don't go super over. We are probably not going to try and do really awkward, get a hook and pull you off the stage sorts of thing. As fun as that is for us to do. But we are going to get this thing started, so please welcome up to the mic, Princess.
Not a costume, it's not I'm partially serious. I made this cape and I kind of love it. So, I've got 3 things I'm going to do. An old piece, kind of a piece that's similar, sort of a sequel, but not really. And then just some absolute bullshit at the end. So, it's been a while since I performed this. Let's see if I can do it. It's called Graveyard of Fleas. This is the field where the fleas come to die. They come to thy haven with the ropes and the shackles, and then one by one, That's not how this poem goes, guys. Alright, we're just start over. This is the field where the trees come to die. They come and they catch them in a haven up there with the ropes and the shackles. And then one by one, I pluck off their limbs into perfect symmetry.
for I slice down their backs, right through the middle and peel aside lateral flaps. So slowly, so carefully, I wouldn't want to hurt them. And I scoop out their innards, get those bits out of the way, for I stuff them all full of corn and sew them up tight, stitch, stitch, stitch. And I dress them in green and straighten their ties. And I line them up there, one by one, in neat little rows, all in maze. It's almost ready, just 3 more days before I open up shop. The next grand attraction to attract more children. Thank God, please. Yes, I thought that up. We're gonna
That's okay.
Actually, I probably I should know something I wrote like 8 years ago from memory, right? People do? 8 memories?
Okay.
So anyway, this is Museum of Flies. Handsomely dressed walls with immaculate painted, about 1,000 or so pristine display cases line the insides of the cozy Chateau de Papillon. But lest you enjoy all the bugs on pins, avoid the curator who stalks within at all costs. Ah, you there, getting bored within father day, it seems. Well, as the conservator of this curious collection, I happen to have a fair few curios I keep in the basement that don't quite fit with the rest of the displays. How would you like to gander at the fascinating family I've discovered through long years of study? I call them Shawty, and I'm sure you'll find them much more interesting than these common Pierre. So come quickly down this way. Just as the curator suggests, these curios are quite curious, ragged and mangled butterflies with skin stretched over their wings, adhered with epoxy or rough sutured with fine thread. Before you, 5 flies arranged as a face, 2 with donor eyes, 2 with donor ears, and 1 with a mouth and a toothed grin. Should you venture this far, it's likely too late. When stunned by the horror before you, blunt force will cause your consciousness to fade. Mounted on a display surface, arms outstretched, it's knitted to the base. A makeshift cross with such a pretty face. Strips of skin are cut triangularly from the abdomen, peeled back and stapled in the wings. And the hands are removed for their purpose as intended. The ribs are cracked to form the legs, and the tongue is shaved down into a thin proboscis. The curator steps back, admiring his work. That is the most beautiful fly I have ever played. And thus, another fly is hidden in a new display case. Yes, unfortunately, the person that runs our social media is not here right now. It's Rachel, who does a fantastic. And they were like, nobody would ever be brave enough to do this on another mic. Yeah, that's me. So this is a post that originated on 4chan back in 2012. Just say that. Man and girl go out to drive under moonlight. They stop at a side of road. He turn to girl and say, "Baby, I love you very much." "What is it, honey?" "My car is broken down. I think the engine's broken. He'll walk and get some more fuel." "Okay, he'll stay here and look after our stereo. There have been news reports of steers being stolen." "Good idea. Keep the doors locked no matter what. I love you, Sleddy." So the guy left to go get fuel for the car. After 2 hours, the girls say, "Where's my baby? He was supposed to be back by now. Then the girl hears traction sound and voice saying, "Let's begin." The girl doesn't do it, and then after a while she goes to sleep. The next morning she wakes up and finds her boyfriend still not there. She gets out to check, and man door hands up the car door. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess. I can always count on Princess to be a good sport about theme nights. To be a bone. I'm doing cuts tonight. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. You'll get there. You're going to warm up to me by the end of this night. I swear. I appreciate that you made that cake and that hat. That's incredibly impressive. If anyone has any sewing needs, then you just go see Josh back there. It's going to be fantastic. Another thing that I forgot to mention, that if you are feeling weird about being up at a microphone, I sanitize it between every year, so you can keep your mask down when you're up here. Again, you can put it back on when you are up and walking through all the people, because that's the part that you want to keep everyone safe and comfortable. So just keep that in mind. So please open up our next reader, Esme.
Hello, I'm reading a short story that I wrote last year, actually. Life is so great. I told this character about maybe just make my house. I walked past one of the games. I walked past. It looked too like spirit, and you got scared for a second. Soon I continued to walk. A strange noise. Who was walking? Who's there? I asked. No one answered. I heard the wind rushing in the trees, and suddenly 5 minutes before the game started. Scared for my life, I ran, tears running down my face. I was screaming so loud to break glass. I hear the same laughter, running, pressing into my head, and I saw the same time before. What are you? I said. His mouth was ear to ear, literally. He stepped closer. Don't move or I'll strangle out across the field. I yelled. He stopped for a second. Then he started pushing towards me. I tried to run, but I couldn't get away. He was too fast. I screamed and hoped someone could hear it. But it was too late. I was lost. Very short.
One more time for first time reader. It's really hip. So stand up here and share your words. Everybody, I know. I'll get it this time. So if you want to get up here and also be hip and share your words, there are plenty of spots on the Zoom mic. So please give me a little wave or nod if you want to sign up to share your words. And if not, that's fine too. We'll just hang out after. It's gonna be okay. Don't you worry about it. Please welcome up our next reader, Sam.
Okay.
Thank you. Hey everyone.
Hello.
I like really emotional poems, but I couldn't find a good one that I would read tonight and haven't finished lately. So instead, I'm gonna keep on talking for a minute while I find what I'm looking for. Maybe just a couple little exercises I did that were kind of fun. They're not that old. You can't see them. They're old. Oh man, I had these pulled up just a second ago. Wow. Okay, this is the one. It's like halfway down the document. We're almost there. Almost. Okay, so the first one, this is just a little exercise. The first one's called Just A. See if you can find out why. As almost always, Alice articulated another actionable amendment aimed at allowing aggregate offers anemic alchemists amidst all. Agency as an open alchemist, authority among anthropomorphizers, and ammunition against aggressive Anglo and automatons angry about Alice's aforementioned interest. The next one is called A to Z. I can't find A to 1. Although big courts destroyed egalitarian forces, gallant ice jousting kings moved menacingly northward onto profits, quickly riding side-saddle tandem, unanointed, vociferously waffling xenophobic yodeling zealots.
Thank you, Sarah. Always a pleasure. Takes a strong spine. No, I'm going to stop because I don't know all the names of the bones, okay? I'm running out. If you know bone names, shout them out. Maybe I'll try to make a fun out of them. Don't say humorous. Let's just check. Okay? Okay? Let's look way too obvious. We're not doing that, alright? Don't say mom, like you never said. Alright, just another thing, like this room has some weird sound in it, so when I'm up here, you can't bruise my ego because, it takes a lot to bruise bone! Thank you. Alright, make it look back like that. But when other people are up here, and it's their first time especially, it is really, really hard to be up here, so please just be quiet, be mindful of that, keep your voice down. It is much appreciated because they don't want to hear some chatter over this phone that they're getting really brave to share, so just keep that in mind and just be respectful when other people are on the mic. When I'm here, you can talk, you can say whatever you want. You can yell out into the phones, I don't care. I'm not gonna be phased. I'm unflappable, people. It's all good. Please welcome up to our next reader, Mario.
Hi, how are you guys? I have some poems to read. I've got 3 actually. They're usually pretty personal, but I'm pretty happy with these. I'm only read 3 poems this month, so I'm just going to read all of them. Okay, here we go. First one's Alone in My Wandering. Alone is a space I'm quite familiar. When it's gone, it takes too long. And when it returns, I don't want it anymore. As an only child, I learned how to be lonely with the trees and the stars, teaching me how to think. I spent a lot of time thinking about how solitude gleams. I'm not scared of the abyss that we often find ourselves in. I just wish someone would stay for a while, keep me company before we have to go, be separate people again. You don't have to go. That's just what always happens. My energy retracts what it attracts, like the universe doesn't want me better. In a world full of so much separation, why is it so hard for me to be together? This next one's called The Garden Bed. It's kind of messy, literally, and also just about weeding people out of your life, and they want to say amen. Pre-autumn falls in a way that truly takes my breath away. The orange-tinged glow of Earth's coat reminding me I've aged, like fine wine that glistens, old habits gone cold, letting my emotions run, I'll tell my soul to listen. The unnecessary cherries that grow in a garden bed of phrases said, months ago had different intent. Sunburnt variations of living, the stories upon stories bugs found. Spiders, ants, beetles, crickets, worms, caterpillars, other bugs I didn't know. An entire ecosystem lives here, hard work displayed underground. But I see now how weeded grass grows too fast. And prickly vines wrapped around my fingers, intertwined in these leaves. I can't pull them fast enough.
It takes time to rid the dead bush, forget my tastes and mistakes, make sure the pain stays gone, and remember to forgive myself. The roots of past deeds are always quick to say, you're not done here. I'm ill-equipped to dismiss the words we used to say. I don't have the right tools for this. I take people in, not push them away. I need a sharper stake to really dig in, but here I am, frantically pulling at the past with my bare hands. And it's a mess, I'm aware. Dead leaf piles across my yard. At the end of the flower bed lies a legion of ants waiting to give the lasting sting still wants you to remember. But I'll leave them be, no need. The dead debris all goes in a bag and gets thrown away forever. I'll try planting something else again, in hopes of new blossom blooms. When the air is right, I'll know. Let the seasons age my feet. This one's called Vegan Again. I stepped away from my freedom, trapped in our world. It's cool how condensed pressure rules over you, that feeling. Being trapped with confusion. You can make choices, but can you live the choices? How can I get away from them? The pre-downloaded design meant for permanent illusion. And it's not meant for escape. We don't need the animals we breed for food. There are so many other ways to consume your views. But we thought it would be okay now to systematically destroy entire species from existing like they should. Try listening to what I say. I'm making a choice again to fight for life. And it's the price of life that costs the most, except that's not true. For the ones you knew of becoming food, lives that move through. They don't get a chance to fight for anything other than a nice spot to breathe, try and feel the breeze before the master sees and chops off their head. They're still alive for that moment, stuck coming to play. Please, stop telling me it's okay when I can smell them from the shed, hear the muddy mothers of the conveniently dead. When you decide to stop lying, you can hear their screams too, and taste the pools of blood you tend to forget what you chew. I'm vegan again because I couldn't stand to imagine the demise in their eyes. The least I can do is try. Stop getting into capitalism and remember why I cried. Remember how I almost died. My hands no longer tied. All I can do is try. Thank
Thank you, Mario. Mario's only been coming here for, since we started back up here for jail, so 3 months now, and he's rapidly becoming my favorite young poet in this room, so thank you. Stick to my ribs, you know? Thank you, Julian. You got enough margaritas. I got a couple more bones, not many, but try not to pick up my phone and use Google. Now, still gonna get us through this night. I forgot to mention at the beginning of this, but we are actually live streaming this event on our Facebook page. So if you in the future cannot make it to one of our events that you still want to support, you can go to Outback Hostel on Facebook. And you can watch along, or you can rewatch tonight's event if you're like, what did I sound like when I was up on the microphone? You can go look and see. If you want to hear some hilarious bullet puns again, head on back to the Facebook page and rewatch the video. Thanks to Cash. And you'll be around. You can see it. So that's something we started doing after the pandemic brought us online. When we came back in person, we wanted to keep a more virtual element alive so that we could reach more people. So it's all about community and bringing people together. So we want to give it up for Cash for helping us run the live stream. Not everyone is able or comfortable to come on out right now, so we want to be able to bring the poetry to them. So thank you for that, Cash. That means a lot. And please welcome up our next reader, Jenna. 5 or 6 photos of the past like 2 months of my life. And just a white light, the first one called Arcade. Does my death amuse you? Panic-stricken, wires, tubes, religious weeping, chain me, boots, and white shoes meant to save me. My associated body comes apart. What is my reality? Mine was but some shattered glass walkway, revealing a fall that would end in no fairy tale. Beyond the subjective thoughts telling and was standing there, horror, yet a common sense of awe. I am here. I ventured into every deep chasm. I thought death was waiting. This time, I laughed into her eyes. She's always with me. The choice to live, however, is in my hands. Okay, the second one is called Tiny Raindrops. Tiny raindrops fly on stoic faces, magic and groves protect. Security of life connects the intricately woven balance. Existence starts within all. Most songs surviving mysteries. However, some discover it, maybe even adding to their reality. Another one's called Trees. Currently, I lie below billowing trees, scattering the land. They're comforting to me. Many generations stood under them, drifting, cheating, consoling those who were blessed. Remaining, despite every creature broken around, roots starting underneath the eye, they command respect and produce a sense of security. Birds chime transcending trees, allowing me to listen. I see deer grazing, enjoying the grass that the sun has granted. Amid everything, I accept my breath, knowing my presence is acknowledged and therefore seen. So this is called Where's My Mind? Courage is a choice. Life is a choice. I'm teetering on the borderline of choosing life or death. I'm not sure which is worse. Am I that empty? Death seems like it could fill the void. I hope I'm being real. I hope I'm speaking my truth, not filtering how I feel. My mind is in such agony. The silence is speaking to me. It's difficult, grappling with existence after I tried to end it repeatedly. Where is my mind? It's called Hidden Clouds. The vast, brilliant blue sky commands my attention today. I look up and feel clarity. It seems to expel wonder for the world. The consistency remains from dusk till dawn. Although it grieves me having to look up, knowing many others glance up in despair. The sky acts as a mirror of some sort. When I look up, I reflect, whether it be an existential crisis or a reflection of myself I can't seem to bear. It irks me to brood, yet it expands what it means for me to be human. At least, that's what I think. But who knows? You may look up and only see clouds. The last one is, I forgot to name it, so, oh well. Animal cruelty is swarming me today, eating me up. Who gives our species the right or privilege to hold wild animals in captivity, to gawk at them behind a glass wall? It is ethically unjust and morally repulsive to see the animal's eyes staring, looking with confusion and rage. It's infuriating, extremely. People only do it to notarize these traumatized animals, many of which, born in captivity, had become birth certificate. Go look at a bear in the mountains if you want to see one so badly. I will never understand zoos or aquariums, nor will I ever set foot in one again. One more time for our first time readers. If your first timer, caller an expert. Caller? That's a caller. Caller. Oh, good! You guys! Come on! I'm sweating up here. I don't have any sweat glands because I'm all bones. I see what you did there. Yeah, I appreciate it. Okay, we're going to get through this together, and then I'm going to go home and definitely not feel bad at all. Tonight. Definitely going to go home and love myself for all of this, that's for sure. While I'm here chatting, just a reminder that we have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter that you can be following us on. And we also have a website at outloudhsc.com where you can keep up to date on all of our events and make donations and do all that fun stuff. So please give us a follow if you'd like to keep up with us. Who can tell? But anyway, we've got 4 more people. Front table very quietly, and you're holding down or just a little hand raise. It'll be fun for everyone involved. And if not, we're just gonna have some good beers, and we're gonna tip our bartenders, and then we're gonna go home and have a real good Sunday night. It's gonna be fun. So either way, we're having a great time hanging out and hearing hilarious jokes from me, leading the show tonight, everybody. Working as hard as I can up here. All right, 4 more people. Welcome up, Lona. Woohoo!
Caller, you got it?
You take all those long puns and lay them out one by one, but it'd be a little disjointed. It's been 18 months since I've been here. I missed it all. I think I was couldn't come because of the damn pandemic. And my first poem, really, some say that you should never give context for a poem, but I'm going to. Last February, my business partners told me I should seek an opportunity to excel elsewhere. And I don't know why they might have done that, but we have different perspectives on it. This was dedicated to them. And so it is scary because it's based on a true story. Little bit of trigger warning, there is a reference to a suicide attempt, but that was a lot of years ago. It turned out well. Gratefully. So this is a circle poem called Encircled. To begin again, I just find the strength to remember all that almost never was. That day I did not drive my car into a wall. I am not ashamed to be her fear, or when you stare, or look shocked, or embarrassed to see me, to know me, to love me, to be any type of partner with me, as if you thought by standing by me, it made you me. You could rejoice. I have been asked if the circus were in town, or who saw me, or where on earth did I have to sneak off to even be. I had built a world around me until that little. I had built a world around me tightly until that little girl inside me, who had never even had a chance to breathe, looked up through rain with dark eyes in that brief dream and simply told me, please, please, all I want is to be out and free. Her eyes are mine now in this world you have taken from me, for the crime of how I look, how I sound, and who I am. I will not avert my gaze in either shame or weakness from your empty eyes and mouths. Though you have torn me from my bread and cast me upon the waters, I see you and maybe you will see your shame and stand a chance to stand with me in this pile of nothing you have left me. This no thing I sing, I lie awake, but not to count the cost of simply being who I am. I breathe and breathe and breathe again, and let go of all that to remember I must find the strength to begin again. I'll do one more, maybe two if we have time, but I'll let you choose. Should I do an autobiographical poem from my childhood or a poem about orgasm? Both.
You have time for two. I know you
I guess the orgasm was autobiographical too. It's called The Little Deaths. Once these deaths did not feel little, but more like explosions, unpredictable and fickle, fires in the night of summer fading quickly to a memory of what it craves, never finding ground before it passes, still thirsting, wanting more. Now it holds me like the ocean, floating in arms, enveloping with slow grace the motion of waves, walking me smooth. I have nothing left within me except that thin speck of polished blossom slowly lifted by the tides before crashing breathless on the shore. Thank you. Okay, this one is from my teen years. It's a little long, we have time. Okay. It's called Raspberries and Glory. It is such a graceful name for such an awful curse. Morning glory. Say it, and what do you see? It brings me no thoughts of a beautiful start to any day. Rather, I see a choking weed that was once my responsibility to clear away from the spiny weeds and briars, from acres of autumn raspberries standing in long rows of summer, too early and too hot to yet be bearing fruit. This weed could not merely rob and feed beside our crop, but entwined itself with it, twisting and winding round the canes. We would have to find the vines or leaves hanging like small up-ended parts of dusty green, and then curl them from around the prickling thorns and follow them to their base and pull out as much root as we could, maybe an inch or maybe two at the most, before it would crisply snap off below the ground, leaving a small tip behind like a worm in the brain, to sprout and grow and curl and twist and live to fight another day. I was, of course, quite useless. Some weeks I would move unrelenting up and down the rows, untwisting, uncurling, and pulling and snapping, and when I would finish the patch, it often seemed more glories would be waiting for me when starting over than when I first began. But still I would start again, thinking of the coolness of the city pool and my bicycle racing the drive-in to carry me there, and my brother, pacing ahead in the rows, vines and tendrils gathering like bones of locusts beneath his never-stopping hands. I was young, a tween before we knew the name or inclination, so maybe I could be excused just a little if I would just give up and hide sometimes in the bramble shade, as our sleepy Irish setters slept or snapped at bees or simply gazed out at everything while I would read. I covered most of Tolkien there, devouring and turning pages in secret shame, as Pelennor was one and Gollum stood streaming into the flame. No spirits came to aid me from either the paths ahead or down the street. And so the gray-green weed and its small white flowers grew, covering our head like a shroud for ancient kings. I think we still harvested plenty of berries in the fall. I honestly don't know, learning only after years that my father knew both my efforts and my terpenes, but never said a word. The picking still managed to keep us busy when east winds from the canyons cooled the air, then we would all just let the damn weed grow and simply switch our hands to gather sweeter fruit. I am older now, and still quite useless. In some ways, having brushed against both the joys and boundaries of toil, I cannot clear away the sufferings of days and years, the pains I caused to wipe away tears, gathering beneath the ground. I can neither untwist or uncurl, I cannot even change what happened yesterday. But I have tried, sometimes pulling gently for years, but still that quiet snap moves away. Is it ruthless to flee, or is it just flying to safety? Can we even touch the difference from what we thought we knew? Eating out our time in hot roads, boiling or only to see the cuts and scratches lining arms and hands, coming up and out of the tangle of thorny maze. I cannot seek an answer, but perhaps can only hope that something always grows. Our family was large, living on teacher's pay, so as for money, it seemed we needed more. Selling the berries helped, but to know whether father was raising fruit for children, even now, I am not sure. And as for me, well, who knows? Counting tears and joys, the unraveling years and hours, the barbs and weighted measures, we are all held in the balance. I feel a hand upon me resting and can't help but wonder if all this time God was just as interested in the flowers.
Okay, 3 more people. You're gonna make it. It's fine. I'm funny, right? Okay? Some people would say that sometimes. Okay? Thank you all for coming again and supporting spaces like this, and thank you again to Straight to Dale for having us here. We just love having a room to be weird and wordy and wonderful in and to share necessary stories. So thank you again to everyone online tonight. Please welcome our next reader, Victoria.
Okay, so I was going to do a poem about a guy, but screw that. I didn't get the guy to want people to write poems about them. We're going to wait for the kind of man to write poems about me. Alright, that's the thing is, can you help me say a really hard word? When I count to 3, can you say no really loudly? Alright, 1, 2, 3, no! Thank you. Okay, let's get to the poem. This is called the Big N-O. I want my no to set me free because it is my truth. No is the hero that I've been waiting for. But you don't know about my no. My no carries weight. Heavy like laundromat quarters in the pockets of your old sweatpants, and they're slipping down simultaneously while you're pulling them back up. My no causes a public disturbance. It clears the birds and trees. Even the pigeons won't come near. And my no is that those birds painting your car white without thought. I am that woman shouting no in a crowded, quiet, public space without embarrassment. Do I dare disturb the universe? No, yes. If it dares disturb my personal boundaries. Look deeply into my eyes and see my no reflected in royal liquid-sized speech bubbles with just enough big-name dots to make you dizzy. My no will be disorienting to you. At first, or forever, Doesn't matter, because you're so used to my yes. I say it so much that you still don't understand. Maybe if I say it 1,000 times, you'll finally respect my no. The sign is flipped closed, but you're banging on the door. I'm going out of business. And every yes, when I need to say no, must go. I'm a different person now. Oh dear me to me, don't you know that yes is a silent killer? I carry a big purse so I can bring enough dough for the entire class. No, never leave home without it. Reach out and touch my, no. Yes, but can you keep my no like groceries? You don't know about my no. She demands to be acknowledged. She is bigger than the both of us. She is well put together. 2 little letters. And when my no has to come around, when she struts by, treat her like a bear in the woods. Thank you.
So good. Thank you so much. And a reminder that you get a sticker for that. So keep that in mind. Hey, well up here. Wagging my jaw. Okay, alright. Even my mom's grown to that one. Thank you, okay? We planned this. It happens naturally. We're just a fucking family. While I'm up here, wagging my jaw was going to lead to, we are a non-profit, which means we don't profit. So we like to keep our events free so that they're accessible to the public, but we do accept donations because that is what helps keep us going. So there is a bucket in the back of the room by the fellow in the blanket yard and also the snowman with the carrot that's not there at this time. Carrot on his back now. There it is. Okay, got his carrot. He and they are accepting donations in the back of the room. And you can just drop $1, drop in $5, if you want to drop in $100, if you happen to carry around that kind of cash, it's fantastic. If you happen to carry around no kinds of cash, we also accept donations via our website, which is outloudhsc.com, so you can help us out that way. Again, we are a nonprofit. Every little bit helps keep us going, helps us keep being able to have the space for us to do our fun events, so donations really, really help. We also have some cool merch in the back. We have new stickers now with our new logo, which is very exciting. We have new notebooks with our new logo, which is very exciting. We also have like anthologies. We have different books from people from our community, so it's a very good little mobile part of the bookstore. So check that out on your way out. And of course, remember to get your sticker if you are a fancy outfit for this ski season that we've got going on. We've only got 2 more years, so please welcome up the incredible, the amazing, my favorite, Frankie Allen. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank God for the space. Thank God for you. This is a poem. I lost my mother in 2008. She was 62. And this is memories of you while driving. Cattails growing off the side of the road, standing tall, braving the rain and strong winds, won't break and don't bend. I remember you kept a few in the old-fashioned steel milk cans in the den. As I glanced into someone's yard with beautiful red spider ribbons, you had yours neatly in a row that bloomed in front of the porch. They bloom late summer or fall. Memories of you are daily. Believed to be flowers of the afterlife, you are now resting and waiting. It's memories of you while driving. I think I owe you all somewhat of a love poem because the last time I was here, the last month, it was just an unloved note. I owe you all yeah. So I'm going to do something nice and sweet. This is cosmic calling of 5 senses. He tasted her mind, his appetite was ignited, feasting on her consciousness. He heard her words and meditated on her truth. He inhaled her physical being and exhaled her inner being. He beheld her heart and envisioned a future. He felt her spirit and consoled her soul. That's cosmic calling of the five senses. I remember a quote. I don't know, well, if y'all seen the movie What's Love Got to Do with It? And Tina says, you know, it's something to the fact where they start out nice and soft or something like that, and then it gets rough. Okay. I do haiku. We all know what haiku is. 17 syllables. I love to do it because it's a tight space. Only 17 syllables. I like to try to get my thoughts and my sarcasm in 17 syllables. And when you hear me say a number, that's the number it is of how many I've written. So I don't actually have this one in the book, but Maya, if you watch this live, I remember this was one of the first haiku I did, and she just never forgot it. I think it's haiku 76, I'm not for sure, but I'm gonna start off with haiku, I believe it's 76. Hoes should not be wives, pimps should not become husbands, it's bad for business. My numbers are not in order, so just, haiku 650. What's done in Vegas stays there except for herpes that follows you home. Haiku, where's the lie? Where's the lie? Haiku, let me know when I'm creeping up on my time. Just do like this. Haiku 28. When a lion roars, he seeks no validation. He knows who he is. Haiku 112. You helped clean him up, but your life became muddy. You can't change a pig. Haiku 132. Melanin protects. It protects from the sun's rays, not from the police. Haiku 168. I had to forgive. It's not that you are special. I did it for me. Haiku 217. You're so full of it. You're constipated with lies. Take a dose of truth. Haiku 386. They can see Elvis, spot UFOs, and Sasquatch, but can't. What is that? I got it. I'm 50, y'all. That's any excuse. Okay. Haiku 386. Let me start all over. Haiku 386. They can see Elvis, spot UFOs, and Sasquatch, but can't see racism. Haiku 382. The world is a stage with too many performers with poor acting skills. Haiku 407. Strapping, handsome man gives you sex to remember. You won't forget AIDS. Haiku 408. Rats stir to hide, roaches scatter from the light, pedophiles blend in. Okay, haiku 457. I'm sick of these type of people. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of these teachers. Perverted teachers. What happened to an apple? Now they like fresh meat. Haiku 461. Fronting for the gram to appear rich and happy. That's not your real life. Haiku 462. Oh, wait a minute, 461, that must be most of y'all. Is that what y'all do? Haiku 462. Whatever you're in is definitely not love. You have a black eye. 479. Got money for space, got funds for prisons and war, but no funds for schools. 497. When When love's one-sided, they won't climb one flight of stairs while you climb mountains. Okay, how am I? All right. Okay, all right. Let me see, where's the mo at? I know I got some more. Yeah. I don't see him. Yeah. Well. Rosary breeds, prayers, condemning sex with women while raping young boys. That's Haku 417. Okay. 459. Poor and black drink brown Flint's water is lead laden. They still get a bill. I thought I had more than that. Okay, bear with me. Where's my time? Come on. Okay. Here we go. I don't know how y'all don't like this one.
Say it.
Oh, dear.
Give us the truth.
526. Georgia's, when I write stuff, I have proof, I've done research. Georgia's governor, Brian Kemp, is a racist who cheated to win. You can't control me. You train dogs and break horses. I am the one. 547. Laws against women controlling your uterus while condoning rape. This is actually in the news some time ago. Kellogg's Honey Smacks had a new ingredient called salmonella. 508. You marry a hoe, confronting other women won't make them faithful. 515. Where there's sand and oil and American dollars, there are wars to be made. Two more. 460. Just because she believes does not mean she can please. She's only 13. Haku, and my last one, 542. No integrity. Rich parents bribe colleges for their dumb children. Always true. I knew that after I fractured us, and I thought it's like we were going to come back together. Right now we're going to call an end to the live stream, and we have one more reader who is a little camera shy, and we want to respect that. So again, if you want to read tonight and you're a little camera shy, now would be the time to come on up and see me, and we can add you in on the end. But if not, we got one more reader, and we're going to wrap it up, and I'm going to have another beer. It's going to be amazing. Please welcome up